Boneless chicken wings can have bones, Ohio Supreme Court rules. What? Seems like a huge waste of their time, doesn't it? But now I have to know. What's their stance on seedless watermelons? So, if you like boneless chicken wings, I suggest you pick up a pair of X-ray vision goggles, unless you're willing to risk choking to death. Wait, should I be on the lookout for feathers in my fried fucking chicken too? What the fuck is up, internet? Welcome to the channel, and welcome to this episode of Crazy Ass News. Crazy Ass News is a series where I scour the internet for crazy, recent, under-the-radar news stories that I don't know anything about. I pick articles based solely on their headlines, and then I read through them while talking shit the whole time. Just because you order boneless chicken wings at a restaurant does not mean you shouldn't expect to find bones, the Ohio Supreme Court said in a 4-3 ruling issued Thursday. Who the fuck does this benefit? Why are they taking time to do this? 4-3? Four motherfuckers said, no, it's cool if there's bones and boneless wings. Like, do you not see the danger in that? If you were assuming there's no bones in your chicken, then you're just gonna mow. And you're gonna end up with a fucking choking to death. Like, what? I'm dying to see what the purpose of this is. In a divided decision, Republicans in the Ohio Supreme Court ruled that bones are a natural part of chicken, so a consumer should be on guard for them, even in boneless wings. So, if you go to a restaurant, and the restaurant is advertising that they have boneless wings, it's my job as a consumer to expect that there's still be bones in there. That way, that if I do choke to death on a bone, I can't sue the restaurant for misinforming me? What? There is no breach of a duty when the consumer could have reasonably expected and guarded against the presence of the injurious substance in the food, Republican Justice Joe Deters wrote for the majority. Wait, let me read this again real slow. There is no branch of a duty when the consumer could have reasonably expected and guarded against the presence of the injurious substance in the food. So you should just always be on guard that something in your food is going to hurt you. I mean, I guess you kind of should be anyway. But, like, I mean, this is taking it to the extreme, isn't it? Am I right? The Democrats on the court called that reasoning absurd. Yeah, it sounds absurd to me. They contended that a jury, not appeals court judges, should decide whether customers should expect to find bones in boneless wings. Yeah, I mean, if you sue somebody because there's bones in the wings, I feel like you have to take the advertising into account, how they appear on the menu. It shouldn't just be like a one big overview about it. It should be on a case-to-case basis. More on the bone and boneless wings. Ohio man sued over a bone in his boneless wing. Ohio's top court heard so that's what this is over. So this is based on this dude sued because there was a bone in his boneless wing, and the court sided with the fucking restaurant. Wow. The result in this case is another nail in the coffin for the American justice system, wrote Justice Michael Donnelly, a Democrat. In my view, the majority opinion makes a factual determination to ensure that a jury does not have a chance to apply something the majority opinion lacks. Common sense, damn, burn, got him. Why would they do that? I don't understand why they would do that. Why did they, like, dude, if you go to a restaurant and they're advertising boneless wings, what a weird decision. It's gotta, why are they motivated to do this? It just, like he says, it's common sense. On April 2016, Michael Berkheimer ordered boneless wings with Parmesan garlic sauce at Wings on Brockwood in Hamilton. On the third piece, he felt something go down the wrong pipe. He unsuccessfully tried clearing his throat, and later that night started to run a fever. The next day, a doctor removed a chicken bone, but Berkheimer ended up with an infection and endured 2 surgeries. You're telling me that he's responsible for this? Half the time when you're eating fucking boneless wings, or wings in general, you know, it's for a sporting thing or something like that along those lines, and there's alcohol involved. You're like, it's the restaurant's responsibility to make sure that there's no bones in their boneless wings. How did a bone get in there? I mean, and are these people, is the boneless place the wings place? Are they like, maybe it should be the company that made the wings, that sent them the wings. They're the ones ultimately responsible. Interesting. In 2017, Berkheimer sued the restaurant owner as well as the chicken suppliers right there and processors. That's who he should have been suing. Although there's a chance that the processors and the suppliers are going to have better lawyers. Some might be trying to take on this small wing chain. I mean, he just wants his medical bills paid, probably. He's probably not even asking for a shit ton. The Butler County Common Pleas Court trial judge decided that consumers should be on guard against the possibility of bones in boneless chicken. The 12th District Court of Appeals agreed. The Ohio Supreme Court heard the case in December 2023. Berkheimer argued that boneless means boneless. The defendants argued that bones are natural to meat, so consumers should expect them. Why would you call them boneless wings then? Why would you refer to them as boneless wings if, sometimes there's bones in there? 2 courts heard this before the Ohio Supreme Court, and they all said the same shit. What? That's crazy. Dieters wrote that boneless wings are a cooking method, not a promise of no bones. There's nobody that thinks that. A cooking method? A diner reading boneless wings on a menu would no more believe that the restaurant was warranting the absence of bones in the item than believe that the items were made from chicken wings, just as a person eating chicken fingers would know that he had not been served chicken fingers. Dieters wrote, the food item's label on the menu describes a cooking style. It's not a guarantee. Dude, you telling me... What a bizarre take, man. What? This is the diner reading boneless wings on the menu would no more believe that the restaurant was warranting the absence of warranting. What is that? How? Why? What? Why is that there? Why is warranting there? The restaurant was warranting the absence of bones in the item, then believed that the items were made from chicken wings. Just as a person eating chicken fingers would know that he had not been served fingers, Dieters wrote. The food item's label on the menu described a cooking style. It was not a guarantee. Am I tripping? Am I like faded? Why? What is wrong with this guy? None of this is true. Right? Like chicken fingers. He's comparing chicken fingers to boneless wings? What? This is bananas. But Donnelly called the utter jabberwocky. What? But Donnelly called that utter jabberwocky. Dude, nobody used the term jabberwocky. If they do, they probably eat boneless wings. I don't know. Still, you have to give the majority its due. It realizes that boneless wings are not actually wings and that chicken fingers are not actually fingers, he wrote. Yeah, what the fuck, man? The ruling provides legal protection for food businesses, but Donnelly wrote that it could have more serious consequences. Could someone allergic to nuts or gluten sue if they were served something dangerous to them? Yeah, if somebody says there's no peanut oil in there, should you expect there to be peanut oil in there? Right? Like if you go to Five Guys and they're like, look, we have our regular peanut oil fries, and then we got fries that don't have peanut oil in them. Well, I need the peanut oil less fries because I'm allergic. Okay. Oh, but should they have a disclaimer at the bottom of the menu that says, heads up, could be some peanuts in this peanut oil. Dude, what the, or peanutless peanut oil, whatever. People can die under some of these circumstances, and this court would point to the decision in this case and say that lactose and gluten or nuts are natural to foods he wrote. Dude, this one place had to have been the suppliers and the processors. They must have some fucking money or some influence to get this guy to say this shit, comparing chicken wings and chicken fingers and boneless chicken wings. Like, there has to be something motivating this judge to come up with this fucking word salad. It's a cooking style. What's the cooking style? I'm kind of mind blown. I'm a little I'm frustrated, I'm a little angry, and I'm very confused. I feel like something is very wrong with this Supreme Court. If they're willing to make this crazy ass reach to protect, chicken producers, then there's something wrong. There's just something wrong. Dieters push back against that slippery slope. Unlike the presence of the bone in this case, the presence of lactose or gluten in food that was advertised as lactose-free or gluten-free is not something a consumer would customarily expect and be able to guard against, Dieters wrote. Dude. I mean, this is the argument for the bones. Unlike the presence of the bone in this case, the presence of lactose or gluten in a food that was advertised as lactose-free. Boneless wings is advertised as boneless wings, bro. Dude, this is crazy. So now I have to be on guard. What's the point of getting boneless wings? What's the point of it? If you can't just fucking take a bite, like, this is crazy. Please comment and let me know I'm not the only one that's fucking blown away by this. Anyway, that's all I have for now. I'll catch you on the next one. Later.